Welcome. After this video, you will be able to understand the poem Song of Eve. This poem is part of the Nag Hammadi library and was discovered in 1945 at Nag Hammadi, Egypt. The mysterious Gnostic poem Song of Eve is part of a larger work of literature called On the Origin of the World. To unlock the meaning of this poem, we first need to look at the key. I call the key a two-trinity, a trituity, or the number 33. Let's break it down. The triangle on the left represents your physical self and is made up of three components: your body, mind, and emotion. The middle triangle represents your soul and is also made up of three components: body, mind, and emotion. The right-hand triangle represents your physical self and soul merged into one. For more information on the two trinity, I recommend you watch the video linked in the description below. The two trinity is the hidden foundation for many religions worldwide. Let's begin with the poem. I have sourced the poem from this book here, the Gnostic Bible. The poem Song of Eve has been translated into English by Willis Barnstone and Marvin Meyer. This is a short poem. First I'll read it, then we will break it down sentence by sentence. Song of Eve. I am part of my mother, and I am the mother. I am the wife, I am the virgin. I am pregnant, I am the midwife. I am the one who comforts during labor pains. My husband produced me, and I am his mother, and he is my Father and Lord. He is my potency. What he desires, he speaks with reason. I am becoming, but have born a lordly man. This poem has a lot of similarity to the Gnostic poem Thunder. You can watch a separate video I did on that poem, link in the description below. This is the first line of the poem. I am part of my mother, and I am the mother. This line is spoken from the point of view of the I am, or in other words, the physical body and soul merged into one. Mother refers to the physical self because the physical self gives birth to a soul. From the point of view of the I am, the mother is part of the merge of the physical self and soul. Let's move to the next line. This is the second line of the poem. I am the wife, I am the virgin. This line is spoken from the point of view of the I am, or in other words, the physical body and soul merged into one. Wife refers to the physical self, and virgin refers to the soul. Once we understand the duality of the physical self and soul, there is no hypocrisy in this statement. Let's move to the next line. This is the third line of the poem. I am pregnant, I am the midwife. This line is spoken from the point of view of the I am, or in other words, the physical body and soul merged into one. Midwife refers to the physical self. Pregnant refers to the soul. This person is practicing spiritual development and is pregnant with the soul. Let's move to the next line. This is the fourth line of the poem. I am the one who comforts during labor pains. This line again is spoken from the point of view of I am, or the physical self and the soul merged into one. This line is referring to a spiritual birth. The lower physical self is having labor pains and is comforted by the soul. Labor pains could also be referring to this person going through their trials on the path of spiritual development. Let's move to the next line. This is the fifth line of the poem. My husband produced me, and I am his mother, and he is my Father and Lord. Let's divide this into three parts. First, we'll start with my husband produced me. This is spoken from the perspective of I am, or the physical self and soul merged into one. Your lower physical self is female, and your higher self, soul, is male. The female gives birth to the male. The lower physical self, female, is known as a bride or wife. The higher self, soul, is male, also known as bridegroom or husband. So in recap, the I am has been produced by the husband, or as the line says, my husband produced me. The second part of the line, and I am his mother, should now make sense. The female, or mother, gives birth to the male, or son. The third part of the line, and he is my father and Lord, is spoken from the perspective of your lower physical self. Father and Lord refers to the I am, or the combining of physical self and soul. Let's move to the next line. This is the sixth line in the poem. He is my potency. What he desires, he speaks with reason. This line is spoken from the perspective of the lower physical self, or female. So the soul is he and potency. Let's move to the next line. This is the seventh and final line in the poem. I am becoming, but I have born a lordly man. This line is spoken from the perspective of the I am, or the physical and soul merged into one. The man, male, refers to the soul. The female gives birth to the male. Becoming refers to the lower physical self on its journey of spiritual development to become one with the soul. The author of this poem is unknown, but is apparently quoting Eve. There you have it, the poem Song of Eve. This is a nice little poem, and we can tell that Eve was spiritually advanced. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Visit www.northernorthodox.com.